to Spanish and Coffee, our opportunity to learn Spanish as a second language. This is our first lesson, how to introduce yourself. When you introduce yourself, you have to introduce yourself when you arrive to a meeting with people you don't know, or when you are going to meet people in any familiar or laboral environment. When we introduce ourselves, we need to give some main data. Data like the identity, the age, or your nationality are the most common data you give when you are introducing yourself. Identity refers to who you are, the name you present in any place you are going to. In Spanish, we use the expression mi nombre es, very similar in English to my name is. Repeat, mi nombre es. That's the way you give your identity in Spanish. But also we have a second way. In English, we don't use the verb call to refer to the name, but in Spanish, you use the verb llamarse. Llamarse is similar in English to the verb be called, but in English, you use the verb be called to refer to a phone call. And in Spanish, you use the verb llamarse to refer to your name. It's a second way to give your identity. You can say, my name is, mi nombre es, or you can use the verb llamarse, me llamo Marta, for instance. Listen, me llamo Marta. In this case, you don't mean you are calling by phone to yourself. You are meaning that your name is in that way. The second data important in an introducing is age. Age refers to how many time are you been living, or how old are you, per se. In Spanish, we use the verb tener. It's different than in English because in English you use the verb to be to say your age. You say, I'm 16, 17, 49 years old. In Spanish, they consider the age is property of you. Then they use the verb tener, that in English is the verb to have, but take care of. You cannot use to have in English. You use to be in English, but you use tener in Spanish. For example, yo tengo 48 años. In English you say, I am 48 years old. In Spanish, yo tengo 8 años. Okay? The third data is nationality. Nationality refers to where you are from. In Spanish, we have two ways to express our nationality. The first one, you use the verb ser and the preposition de with the name of the country. Yo soy de Colombia. Yo soy de Brasil. On the second way, you use also the verb ser, but you use the denominator. That is the name of your nationality referring to the country you are. Denominator, okay? Remember. Yo soy colombiana. Take review. First way, you say, yo soy de Colombia. Second way, you say, yo soy colombiana. Okay? Another thing that is important to take into account is the use of formal and informal ways to introduce yourself. What's the difference? You use the formal introduce when you don't have enough confidence, when you are not sure with the people you are going to meet. For instance, in a business meeting, for instance, when you are going to meet new people in your family, and you don't have enough affectionate, enough confidence with them. The formal ways in Spanish are characterized because of you use a very polite way to refer to the people you are talking to. Some special expressions in formal ways to introduce yourself are me gustaría presentarme, quisiera presentarme, and some others you can see in the presentation and you can see in your guide, in your web page when you work in the gallery. The informal way to introduce yourself. This informal way is used when you are very confident with the people you are talking to, or you are in a very familiar context. For instance, when you arrive to a meeting in your house and there is new people and you want to introduce. These informal expressions in Spanish are very colloquial. What means colloquial? Means that it depends on the culture in the country you are talking. It's different the way to talk in Colombia than in Spain or than in Argentina. Take into account, cultural aspect is very important in informal expressions. But in Colombia, for instance, we have some informal expressions that are useful in any country which talk in Spanish. For instance, hola, soy Marta. ¿Qué tal? Soy Marta. And some others you can see in the presentation. Okay, viewers. When you acquire a new skill, you have to practice it. Then we are going to do a little practice different from the practice you have in the website and practice you have in your guide. This little practice consists of you are going to complete the chart you are seeing in the presentation with your own data, your name, your full name, your age, or your nationality, and try to read it some 3 or more times to practice your oral presentations. Thank you for your attention. Let's see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.